Greetings, friends. Jason here for AxodysFC. It's actually Sunday morning. I intended to, do a post-match recap video yesterday, but just didn't work out with my schedule. So I'm getting to it now, and definitely didn't want to skip this one because too much good stuff to recap and ruminate on. So here I am. It was pretty interesting, actually. Going in, I thought it was probably a choice of either AxodysFC or Richarlison, and did not agree. It was actually a choice between AxodysFC and Sar, I guess. So it worked out pretty well. Bissouma started at the 6. Son was up through the middle, actually, and making his debut was Wilson Odobert on the left, and he was great overall. Never scored, but very dangerous. Takes on players, very confident. Offers something definitely that Son doesn't really any longer. Just a good person to put pressure on opposing defenses from the wing, off the dribble and with the ball, and pretty fast too, actually. But the key thing that Son has over him at this point is the finishing, and so it'll be interesting to see if we play him on the right, say, which is where I thought we might have tried, but Ange went with Johnson still, who was fine, but not as good as we would hope. But the main thing was that our midfield was very effective, actually, despite being super offensive, other than Bissouma. And ironically, Bissouma opened the scoring for us with a great shot from the top of the box after Kulu set him up with some great ball handling right into the heart of the defense in the box. So strong, carrying and occupying defenders like that, and then just turning and finding Bissouma for the perfect setup. And hats off to Bissouma, though, for putting that away. And then, of course, the second score was just an awesome hustle play from Son, where Pickford was a little bit careless and heavy on his touch off the back pass. He likes to tip it out to the left so that he can, kick it from there as a left footer. And he just didn't place it very well. Son went after it, and I think there had been a previous one where Son kind of locked on that was going to be an opportunity if he kept an eye on it, and sure enough, he pounced on it, put it away. Suddenly it's 2-0, and we're cruising for sure. The one thing I would say, though, is as good as we looked overall in the first half, I did feel like at the start of the the first 15 minutes of the second half, I did feel like we let off the gas a little bit. The intensity was not what it had been. A fair amount of back passing and safe passing. So I felt a little frustrated, but we brought in a couple subs at that point, I want to say. Ultimately ended up scoring off a corner. We had a fair amount of corners generated, and Romero put that away for the third goal. And then late in the game, despite hyperextending his knee like towards the end of the first half and causing Tottenham hearts to sink everywhere. Mickey Van de Ven had bounced back, and anyway, just had an amazing carry out of the back line where he just turned on the afterburners and kept going. Son was in perfect position, to make us a nice run. Mickey found him, and Sonny put it away. And it was just awesome. Final goal, 4-0. Super encouraging game overall. And Gray had come on late for Basuma, and beyond that, a few substitutions, but nothing like majorly significant, I guess. Overall, super encouraging game. Now, next up, Newcastle on the road, last game before the international break. Sounds like we still probably won't have Solanke. Expectation is more to get him back for the North London derby after the international break. And that's fine. Richie, when he came on, looked fine. And I think, definitely Son can be effective in certain circumstances. But I don't know. It's wide open. And on top of that, Newcastle drew with Bournemouth today. So, I'm expecting them to take it to us and get back to winning. Definitely will be a good test for us, a tough one. I think odds or recent trends point to a 1-1 draw being a good result for us, considering how we've been punished up there the last couple seasons. So we'll see how it goes, but definitely looking forward to that one. And transfer wise, it sounds like probably we're mostly concentrating on outgoing. Still got to get Reguilon moved on, as well as Lo Celso. Hopefully we'll get that wrapped up before the transfer window is done. Things of note. Son, fantastic. Our defensive line, clean sheet too, actually. Great bounce back from a frustrating draw against Leicester. And just very encouraging. Oh, yeah, and actually Jed Spence came in late, got a few minutes for Udogie. So, definitely good to see some rotation with guys we just had to depend on late, or, to go the full 90. Definitely, I feel like we've got good options where there isn't necessarily a drop-off, and hopefully there'll be more intensity when we take off the tired player. So, a lot of encouraging things. Very happy to get that win, and Newcastle next. So, as always, thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy these. And we're up to 50 subscribers now, so thanks to all of you who have been joining me for these. And remember, to dare is to do.